Hi there. In this video, we're going to be doing the pros and cons of living in Athens, Alabama. Stay tuned. Hi there everyone, I'm Darla Bunker, and if this is your first time on this channel and you want to learn everything there is about Athens, Alabama, the living, the working, the playing, the eating, the good, the bad, the pros, the cons, then you'd like to stay tuned to these videos. Now you hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so you'll be notified the next time we do our videos. Now we get texts, emails, calls literally every day from folks just like you that are moving to the area. And we just love it. We love helping you all. Anytime you're thinking about moving to the area, whether it's any place nearby like Huntsville, Decatur, Florence, Madison, we've got your back. Shoot us a text, send us an email, give us a call, even send a little carrier pigeon. However you would like to get in touch with us, we've got your back for moving here in North Alabama. Now, I have lived here for about 9 years, and I have to tell you, every day I'm finding new places to go and things to do. And we're going to cover all that in this video, so let's move on to our location. Now, Athens is the county seat of Limestone County. And Limestone County, this past year, has become one of the top 100 fastest growing counties in the country. Now, that is because we are really very centrally located. We have Huntsville to the east of us by about 30 minutes. We have Nashville, Tennessee to the north of us by 2 hours. And we also have Birmingham to the south of us about 2 hours. Now, those are definitely places that everyone would like to be. So if you like a suburban or country type of living atmosphere, small town, then Athens is really what you're looking for. So we are actually in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. We also have the Tennessee River just bordering us to the south. In a half day's drive, you could be at some of the finest beaches on the Gulf Coast. So we're perfectly located, suited for whatever it is that you would like, whether it be mountains and hiking and biking, the river with boating and swimming and fishing, or laying on the beach and catching some waves. We've got it all for you right here in Alabama. Let's move on to history. Now, another pro about living in Athens, Alabama is its history. If you're a history buff, Athens in Limestone County is rich in history. As a matter of fact, there is so much history here, especially Civil War history, that there are historical markers all over the county. And you can go and visit them and make a whole little tour on reading about all of the different things that went on in this county. During the Civil War here in Athens, the town had actually been looted and plundered by the Union Army. And it's really kind of odd because the town was more leaning towards Union because of the different types of farming that was going on here. So they really had thought that the Union Army would be their friends, but a rogue colonel in the Union Army came through Athens and just ransacked and just decimated the city. So after that, the townsfolks were more leaning towards the Confederate Army, and that's really where they stood during the Civil War. Now, Athens was also the very first to establish institutes of higher learning, with Athens Female Institute, which is now our Athens State College. Also, Trinity High School. That was the very first educational institute for African Americans. So, like I said, if you like history, we've got it here for you. Now, let's move on to the outdoors. So, one thing that Athens and Limestone County is big on is the outdoors. We have trails, walkways, a sports complex, an archery park. We have boating, fishing, golfing, you name it. We have pretty much all the outdoor recreational things that you'd like to be participating in right here in Athens and Limestone County. There are even a few bass tournaments that are held in the area here each year. So there's places to put your boat in at local boat ramps or at Lucy's Branch Marina. That's on the south end of Limestone County. That's very convenient to Athens. We have it all here. So if the outdoors is not your thing, we have downtown Athens on the square. Now, the square, downtown Athens, has your quaint, classic Southern charm and character. It has boutiques, gift shops, coffee shops, restaurants, antique shops, furniture store, even art studios. You will love the square downtown. Now, Athens also has, just to the east of the square by about 2 blocks, Big Spring Park. That's where you will find a great little picnic area, an area for the kids to play, but you gotta watch out for the ducks because they are always on patrol. It's also the site of some really great events throughout the year, like my favorite, the Wacky Quacky Ducky Derby and the Duck and Run 5K. So this year, we have Fridays after 5 on the square. And that is live music, food trucks, and vendors, and just a ton of fun. Athens and Limestone County have festivals and things going on just about every month. So as an example of some of the things that are going on, we have our Elkmont Hound Dog Half Marathon in January. We have the Sheriff's Rodeo in May. We have the Old Time Tennessee Fiddlers Convention and our Athens Grease Festival in October, and our North Pole Stroll in December. So you see, there's always something to do for you and the kids, or just you yourself, here in Athens, Alabama. Okay, so now we have some background noise because somebody's decided to cut the grass this afternoon. And I apologize for that, but we're going to move on to the affordability. So another thing that people like about Athens and Limestone County is its affordability. People from all over the country are coming to the area because they like the community feel. They like to get away from the hustle and bustle of the big cities. And the people here are very welcoming, friendly, and genuine. Also, the cost of living here is much less. You can still buy a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home here for under $200,000, and you will absolutely flip out to know what your property taxes are. But we're going to do that and cover that on another video on housing. Now we're going to talk about the cons. US Highway 72 is a 4-lane highway that runs east to west through practically the center of North Alabama. Runs all the way from Huntsville to the east, all the way out to the Mississippi state line. Now, 8 years ago, they put a center turning lane in there. And with the increase in population and everything, that really did help. But now, with more and more people flooding into the area, and I do mean flooding into the area, there is some talk about putting a bypass around Athens. Mainly because Athens, right in the city, right in the center where Highway 72 goes through, there is a railroad overpass. And it's only 2 lanes through there. So that creates a bit of a bottleneck here in Athens. And the railroad bridge, that can't be redone. So they have to figure a way to go around that. Now, another con is city and county taxes. There are some residential developments that were built away from the city limits. And the city had annexed those particular developments into the city so that the kids could go to the city schools, and then you had public water and sewer on some of those properties as well. So when you're shopping for a new home and you don't really want to pay both city and county tax, you just talk to your realtor and make sure that the area that you're looking in isn't one of those developments. So another con is the weather. It is warm here about 10 months out of the year. And during the winter months, like in January and February, it can get as cold as about 19 degrees. At least since we have been here in the last 9 years, it has done that once or twice. And in the summertime, it does get hot, no lying, but I'm from Maryland, so I'm kind of used to that mid-Atlantic type of humidity that is like wet. It's just really suffocating sometimes. And since we've been here, I haven't really noticed that the humidity is really that high, because I think that, you know, climate trends have changed a little bit. But no kidding, it does get hot here. We've been up in the 90s so far this year, and it will get up as high as in the hundreds sometimes. We haven't seen that in quite a few summers though. The other thing is, the biggest con of all is, yes, you are in a tornado area here in Alabama. There's just no joking about that. If you stay safe, you either buy a shelter to have installed in your home, or you access and know where the closest shelters are in case a tornado is coming in your area. But the biggest thing that you really need to have, which I give to all of my new homeowners, is a weather radio, because that is going to give you your first alert to when there's impending dangerous weather coming our way. If you have any questions about moving to Athens, Alabama, send me a text, send me an email. Let us know, because that's what we do. We love helping out folks like you who have questions and are moving to the area. We are the local experts here. Send us a shout and we will help you out. Now, don't forget, hit that subscribe button and click that little bell, and I'll see you on the next video.